She is the most intellectual driven and just passionate person. She loves what she does.
He spent a lot of his life teaching future scientists.
She discovered about 500 new species of spider.
He treated animals the same way he treated people, and that he was just a kind person.
Oftentimes, who's highlighted in the history of science tend to be white men because those were the ones that were accepted into the world of science. The Academy of History sort of runs parallel to that.
We knew that we wanted to do a project that made use of the archives here at the Academy. The careers in science interns were always part of the plan. I really wanted to not only get their ideas on the project, but I just loved to hear what was important to them, because I think a lot of the things in their own lives, like social justice and making room for more people in science, was what we were exactly trying to do with the project.
They came with a very extensive natural curiosity. They're very excited about finding new information and finding different correspondences and different diaries and stuff that give you a bit more insight on these people that had a massive impact on the Academy of Sciences.
I profiled Gordon Chan, who was a marine biologist. He spent a lot of his life preserving coral reefs, tide pools, and kind of documenting different specimens. He was not only like a leading expert in his field, but he also was able to use his passion to inspire other people to pursue science.
I profiled Catherine Brandegee. She was a botanist at the California Academy of Science and actually the first female curator in the Academy. She reshaped the entire botany department into what it is today, which is this organized and super diverse collection.
I profiled this ornithologist named Luis Felipe Baptista.
He studied white-crowned sparrows primarily and their songs.
All over the city, he could tell the different voices of those sparrows between the districts. They had like each a different song.
Okay, that's typical of this region. Now this dialect goes south several kilometers to Daly City, which is the next city over. Then in Pacifica, another dialect.
I specifically picked him because he had this whole thing about his like really deep interest and love for languages and like songs, and then he incorporated that with birds. And like I feel like I kind of related to that like interest in like languages, because like coming from the Philippines, there's like it's an island or it's a nation full of like dialects. There's just so many hidden figures that we don't know about, and I think it's important to like really bring them out and be like, they are the people who helped us, especially if they're minority, underprivileged people. It's really inspiring for a person like myself.
The library archives hold a lot of like stories that we have yet to uncover.
In natural history museums, which have had a history of racism and colonialism, the folks here have really put a lot of thought and attention into how we can reckon with the past and make good on the future and do better. And I think that one of the things is recognizing where we've come from and recognizing where we still need to go. It's just been long overdue that these people get their credit.